Hi everybody, it's JB here with a serious video today. First and foremost, I just want to touch on the positives of yesterday's Euro broadcast. Nearly 300 of you tuned in and listened to the commentary, and I got a lot of great feedback off everybody that knows me and has enjoyed my material over the years. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who tuned in. What I don't appreciate is some of the comments that I had to block last night during the match. To be called things like spastic and several things like that is disgusting. Why do YouTube allow such frauds like them on to comment? And some of the people that were probably mentioning these downgrading comments and these horrible comments, I probably haven't taken the time to actually make a video and upload it. So we can tell they hide out their mum's back bedroom. I can tell that they're actual keyboard warriors. They just wanted to cause nothing but trouble. Now there were times where I've done these commentaries over the years for JB Sports and other people like the TC Hub and all that jazz, and it's getting to the stage where again I've got to make these videos just to enforce the fact that there's no room for this sort of thing. Some of the comments I got were disgusting and vile and were unrepeatable. Now I do encourage people that like and listen to the content or enjoy watching or listening to the content to interact with me, but I don't want it to I don't want to interact in that sort of fashion where people are just slagging other people off. It's not fair and it's not right in any way. So in that aspect, I'm deeply disturbed and disappointed by that. It took the shine off the commentary for me. What should have been a triumphant commentary, what should have been a triumphant moment for me as a commentator, commentating on an England tournament victory, neither male level or female level, you know, whether it's senior male or senior female, in 10 years of being a YouTube commentator. It took the gloss off what should have been a proud night for me doing that game. And the fact is, I wanted to do that match. You know, this is a big moment in English football history for the Lionesses to achieve what they've achieved. You know, it was a great moment, you know, potentially a great moment, which turned out to be that way, thankfully. It could have easily gone the other way. And for people to almost ruin that with their comments, it's just ridiculous. I shouldn't have to waste 2 minutes of my broadcast time trying to remind people to be commenting respectfully. If you actually take the time, I'll always repeat every game, we have 7 moderators on a JB Sports match. We have 7 moderators. That could be Russ, it could be Trevor, it could be Chris, and it could be Paul, it could be several, you know, Mike. There's always people there. But unfortunately, you know, people don't listen. They just want to go out there and, you know, finals like this, they do attract some of the horrible people that come out on YouTube. But yeah, I'm a good content creator. I've been a content creator for 10 years. You know, well, I've had the channel about 13, 14 years, but I've been doing proper content on it for 11, nearly 10 or 11 years. And I just feel sometimes, I think, why do I bother? I do this because the reason I do what I do is because I love football, I love sport, I want to be a football commentator. Listen, if you don't like what I do, that's fine, no problem. You know full well what to do. Go away, don't annoy me. You know, but you don't come on here and start spreading crap or start speaking crap, because it doesn't wash. YouTube is too many full of the wrong people sometimes, and I think, you know, it's inadequacy to cut out the keyboard warriors. I think does it a disservice. But you know, you know what, I look at the comments and I'm sure it's the same person with different names. I'm absolutely convinced of that. But it shouldn't be allowed to happen in the first place. I'm barring people. You know, I might have barred the same person 3 times last night, because the comments that were coming out were disgusting. They were mean, it were horrible, it was mean-spirited, and I shouldn't have to put up with anything like that, or any decent quality YouTube creator have to put up with that crap. It's not on. Now, it's a video I didn't want to make because I should be making a video praising the Lionesses for their achievements, and I might touch on that in another video later. But what I will say is that if you are going to comment on anything that's related to me or my sister channels, whether it be TC Hub, Trevor Sports, or the VSN Sports Network, then I suggest you just, if you don't like the content we all put out, fine, just shut up and just keep your mouth shut and go and watch something that you might like. If you want to watch a football stream that doesn't involve me, go watch Mark Goldbridge, go and watch Desiree Geordie. I don't mind. Everyone's got a choice in life. Just don't start calling me names or spouting nasty comments all over the chat, because you will be blocked, and the moderators will, and you will be reported to YouTube. Simple as that. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Please, if you're gonna, if these comments keep happening in future JB Sports or TC Hub broadcasts, and I'm going to say the same to, me, Russ, Mike, we might have no option, and the rest of us on TC Hub or JB Sports or whatever, we will have no option but to close the chat room down, and we don't want to do that. And that penalises the good people that turn up every time and listen to us. And I think it's not fair on them, but a few silly people spoil it for the rest of us. Anyway, have a very, very good Monday. Football has come back home again. The Lionesses did us proud last night. I hope I did you proud with the commentary. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.